Alright, here we go. 8.4 evens. 8.4 evens. Homework spirals due tomorrow. Test tomorrow. You lost your pencil?
Yeah. Ricky, it might be on one of the cookies if you go check. Or it might. Yeah.
If anyone finds a pencil on the food table, it's Ricky's. Alright. Listen. Here we go. Section 8. Section 8.4. Number 6, negative 10. Number 16, main minus opposite, 34. Number 44, there's a lot to it. Let me give you a second. You were supposed to find the determinant 2 different ways. Both ways should have ended up being 64. Both ways should have ended up equaling 64, but that doesn't necessarily mean both ways worked out. So you were supposed to expand along, what was the first one? Row 4? I think it was row 4. And then letter B, you were supposed to expand along column 2. Which one was better, row 4 or column 2? Why? That 0, that 0, that 0. The only thing you had to solve was this one. To solve the 3 by 3, you could have done cofactors again. I would have chosen maybe row 1 or maybe column 2.
It was either or, right?
You were supposed to try both, and they both were supposed to equal the same.
Oh.
Number 56. Final answer, negative 66. Now pause on tomorrow's test. Some of you might be cheating on your calculator. Well, yeah, that's true. Cheating on your homework using your calculator, saying, I know how to push the DET button. Good. What about the non-calculator portion of the test tomorrow? Now, quick hint. Quick hint. There's probably going to be at least 1, maybe 2 determinants on the non-calculator test tomorrow. No comment. There's going to be at least 1, maybe 2 determinants on the non-calculator portion of the test tomorrow. There's also going to be, listen, 1 problem from 8.1 on the non-calculator portion. Ooh, row reducing by hand. Make sure you review that as well. But we'll get back talking about the test in just a second. Number 62, final answer is negative 100. Why was this one supposed to be nice? Yeah. And then even when you cut down, weren't there more zeros?
Yeah.
And even when you cut down, weren't there more zeros? You could have used row 3. So this could have been a huge problem, but it could have also choose the one with zeros. It could have been a pretty simple problem.
Man, I took the other side.
Hey, question.
Yes?
Wait. I'm looking. Could number 86 be on the calculator portion of the test tomorrow, but still need by hand solving? Oh, sneaky. Only a cool teacher would do that. All right, so section 8.5. Oh, did you guys check this last one? Sorry. Final answer was negative 1 or 3. Negative 1 or 3. P.S. I'm giving you a lot of hints right now about the test tomorrow. All right. Section 8.5, here we go. Number 2 was collinear. Number 4 was cryptogram. Number 11. It's okay for right now. It's okay for right now. Yeah.
Let me know if you okay.
Number 2 collinear. Number 4 cryptogram. Number, what's the next one? Oh, 58. Did you guys figure out the message to be or not to be?
That's the question. Whoa, thanks.
Wait a minute. Hold on. How were you supposed to solve 58? Remember from yesterday, number 58? Ones like it, cryptograms. What did they give you? What's all this stuff? Was this what they gave you? 85, 120, 6, 8, 10. Does 85 map to a letter? A, B, C? No. It's a little too big. Yeah, no. So, this was the this was the encoded message. This was the coded message. We had to decode it. We had to get it out of code. So if it was encoded with A, how do we get rid of the coding to figure out what the actual letters were to begin with? Multiplied by the inverse. How do do you find the inverse of a matrix on your calculator, calculatrice, calculadora? Use the -1 power x to the -1, right? Question, did you have to do these 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 times? Can't you put this all in one big matrix? Put the entire coded message in one big matrix, multiplied by A inverse once, and what are you going to get out? Numbers that actually associate with letters. Like 0 is a blank, like 2 is B, A, B, 5 is E, 0 is a blank, etc. These match straight to the letters. Now, how do you go from the numbers to the letters? Use your cool little table-y thing. And what am I going to show you on the test tomorrow once the calculator portions are passed out? The cool little table, so you don't have to waste time making A is 1, B is 2, C is 3.
For all of the decoding ones, we're gonna do.
You can use your calculator for sure. All of the decoding and encoding ones, you can use your calculator for sure. I think that was the only other even, so kiddos, before we, to be or not to be? Before we just go to the test review, have you guys write it down, have me give you a few more hints about the test for you to actually write down in a nice place where you can study it tonight. Were there any places you got stuck on 8.5? I have one person saying no, but I'm not sure if they did that homework. But maybe it went well. Maybe it was easy. Maybe it was hard.
It was easy until next week.
Just took a little bit of time to figure out. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and pause. Before I give you the test review, some of you might have already written it down, some of you might not have. If I were you, I would turn in your notes to a place where you can write down the specific hints about the test I'm about to give. I've given a few today, but they've been intermixed with homework, questions, answers, etc. So I want to go ahead and be more precise and let you write them down so you make sure you're studying your notes. Okay?
The dog gave us homework, let's do it. We can do it, dog.
Aww, that's good.
Can someone let Ricky borrow a pencil?
Lysol.
Pencil shouldn't be in there. I don't know, sorry Ricky. Alright, here we go. Tomorrow's test, 2 portions. Shh. Non-calculator and calculator. Non-calculator you will have first. Thank you, Fleming. Non-calculator you will have first. So you're going to start with your calculator under your chair. You're going to turn in your notes to the front table, homework spirals to the back TA desk. Okay, notes to the front. I will not have all this written on. Notes to the front, homework spirals to the back. Homework spirals are technically due by the end of the day. The more focused, personal, individual work you put in your homework, the better your test will go. Shouldn't even tell you that, but I am, just because some of you need to hear that. Okay, calculators under your desk. You will get your non-calculator portion. You will work through problems like section 8.1, row reducing by hand. Non-calculator portion, problems like 8.1, row reducing by hand. 8.2, matrix operations like adding, subtracting, multiplying matrices. Adding, subtracting, multiplying matrices. By a scalar, that's easy. Or by another matrix. That's harder. When is it possible to multiply a matrix by another? The insides of the orders have to match. If the insides don't match, what would your answer be to the multiplication? Not possible.
No.
Anything else for matrix operations? Not really. By hand, you might have to find the inverse of a matrix, but nothing bigger than a 2 by 2. By hand, you might have to find the inverse of a matrix, but nothing bigger than a 2 by 2. over the determinant times flip the main opposite to opposite. You might have to find an inverse by hand, but nothing bigger than a 2 by 2. You might need to solve, you will need to solve for determinants by hand. 2 by 2s, 3 by 3s, 5 by 5s.
But is it gonna be one of those easy, like?
No comment. Okay, so you might have to find determinants by hand.
When you say no comment, does that mean yes?
Yes.
No comment.
It means
It means I plead the fifth. I can't implicate myself. Anyway, so
But she.
8-1, 8-2, 8-3, 8-4. Am I doing it?
Pleading the fifth basically means that you're guilty. You just like write a shot.
No, it doesn't.
What could mean to you?
That should be the majority. That should be the majority. But if I were you guys, I'd look through notes to see if there's anything else lurking in the shadows. But those were the majorities. Standby cofactors. Not many applications of them. Okay, calculator portion. Calculator portion. When I say calculator portion, I mean that you can do or use all of those matrix operations that you've been wanting to use all of homework the entire time through. Okay? Like, if I want you to solve a system using the calculator, can you use RREF and have it do it for you? Yes. So please do. Don't try to do it by hand. You won't have time to do everything by hand on the calculator portion. So you're going to be using RREF in the calculator. You're going to need to know the difference. This actually might be one of the sections. I don't know which section it is. But you might need to know the difference between row echelon form and reduced row echelon form. They're a little bit different. Your test review has some things to help you practice that. You will have to find determinants, or you should be on the calculator portion, finding determinants with your calculator. Finding inverses with your calculator. Finding the area of a triangle, or whether points are collinear with your calculator. Technically, one of those might appear on non-calculator, but you'd just be solving the determinant by hand. But I'm telling you area and collinear right now because you need to review those formulas, how you know whether or not 3 points are collinear, and how to find the area. Area should always be positive. Area should always be positive. So if you get a negative, make it positive. True?
Yeah.
You will have to encode a message using a matrix they will give you. Because if you encoded using whatever matrix you wanted, it would be impossible for me to know if you did it right unless you gave me the encoding matrix. That would be really hard. So you will have to encode a message using a matrix. You will have the ABCD going to 1, 2, 3 up here. There will be a bonus of decoding a message. I will give you a coded message, and if you can decode it, that will be the bonus on the calculator portion. You can definitely use your calculator all the way through. And just like we showed on this when we were checking our answers, please never, never, never do it step by step. That would take forever and a day. I think I made the highlights. Is there anything else in particular?
No.
Talk about inverses, talk about determinants. When you find the determinant, you might need to do something more than main, opposite, opposite, opposite. I would like you to use cofactors. I'll probably say something to that effect. Otherwise, guys, I really think that's it. Let me go ahead and show you guys the test review. I need homework spirals out real quick. I want you guys to make sure you have this written down before we do any breaking up, eating, etc., etc., etc. It's long, but some of them are as easy as, hey, what's the order of the matrix? So there might be some fundamental matrix questions like that as well. What is the order, etc. We can create 8.3 or 8.4 or 8.5? Okay. Then we need to quickly go back and grade 8.3 real fast because I don't want to take off points tomorrow. We're fine.
Or you could
We're
just
fine.
give us.
Believe me, this time is being used more productively for your grade in this class than I do. Well, just hold on.
Grade or pie?
Here, Ricky, you can start passing. The pie day activities that are due on Thursday for bonus, not tomorrow, because you should be studying for your test, will be coming around right now.
Can we turn them in tomorrow if we?
You'll just be turning them into your tray, so I suppose you could. But I'll technically take them until Thursday. Let's go ahead and grade 8.3 real fast. Thank you. You have that for letting me know. Okay, 8.3. I think some of you guys already told me that, and I'm sorry I ignored you. Okay, section 8.3, here we go, let's go fast. Homework spirals back open, I apologize. Pens out. Number 10 for 8.3. Number 10 for 8.3. Multiplying A times B. If I were you, I would have left out the 1/4 until the end. You do get the identity matrix going A times B and going B times A. Long story short, number 10 is a yes. They are inverses of each other. Number 18. Solving for the inverse using the doubly augmented matrices, which you can use on the test. You can also use the formula for the ABCD method. You just need to know one of them, how to do an inverse by hand. Final answer for the inverse, 1, 1, 3, 4. Thank you, Ricky. Can you put it on my podium? There's a pile of them back here. 1, 1, 3, 4 for the inverse for number 18. Number 20, using doubly augmented, which had you practice row reducing, which I said will be on the non-calculated portion of tomorrow's test. Probably only one of them. Your final answer would have been negative 13, 6, 4, 12, negative 5, negative 3, negative 5, 2, 1. Number 40 is just finding the determinant and then using it in the formula. It was really messy because there were fractions, but that's what made the formula nice. You end up with negative 32 over 143, 81 over 143, 60 over 143, and 9 over 143. It's messy. It's right there at the top of the screen. Number 50, they used the formula for as well because they were nasty big numbers. They didn't want to do any of that other work with it. After finding the inverse, they used it to solve for the variables. Your final solution was 1/2 and 1/3 for number 50. 1/2 and 1/3 for number 50. And then, okay, 50 was the last one. All right, well, kids, before I start letting you loose, we have to have some sort of order to this chaos. First things first, I need to get bonus to people before their food disappears. So, if you brought food, I want you to go stand at the front really quickly, buy the food that you brought. If you brought food for Pi Day, or drink, or napkins, or sanitary wipes. I'm not saying eat, I'm saying stand next to the food you brought. Nathan Bennett. Stand next to what you brought. Don't kill each other.
Someone agree to it.
Justin definitely brought stuff. Wow.
No, I'm not giving anything to you. Sucks. You brought him the whole class. Well, I'm giving you. Oh, yeah.
That's not what sharing's about.
Well, I don't share it.
Well, you can. You could cut them out in circles.
Oh,
Hey, Nathan, no eating. Nathan, no eating. Hey, Nathan, no eating.
Nathan, no eating.
No, you have to figure out the circumference or the area of the piece weight. No?
Alright. People who brought things, come to this side so there's a semblance of order, but you get to go first. People that didn't bring things, don't worry, you get to go. Just let them go first since they did supply the party for today. Alright, work your way to the line, kiddos.
Hey guys, chivalry. Ladies first and stuff.
Oh, sorry.
People that brought pies, quickly come to the side and grab a plastic knife in order to help people with your poor little pies. People that brought pies, come get a knife in order to put near your pie. Bonus doing
There are people who are going
The reason I got these is because I wanted them. That's the point. It's a smart move.
What is it? There you go. You're not gonna get anything? Because you can't eat good food.
Alright, kiddos that didn't bring anything, if you want to go get in line, you may.
Already in line.
Careful, be aware of other periods food behind you though. We'll try not to squish it too much.
Line's too long. I'm just gonna wait.
Oh, hey, Grace.
Right over here. I'm actually gonna go up there. No? I'm not gonna do it. Can we sit on the spinning chair?
Backside.
Tyler, can you calculate pi to... Can you calculate pi to 15 place? Let's do it. What's pi to the 15th place?
I think I should show you something about pi.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes,
About what? Hey guys, who brought the chocolate mousse pie? Do you know if there's any peanut butter in it, Caleb?
I have no idea. I'll check the box that I threw away.
Yeah, I might check the box, just to be safe. My guess would be no, it might be that whole, it might be prepared in a factory that has peanut butter.
Call the toll-free number.
Thanks for checking out. I'm thinking of everything brought today.
Chocolate liquor.
What do you guys need? The 15th place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
I would
11.
just bring like, I would just get an epic pack, just in case.
No.
Let him back. Then you can look. Try and take a little sleeve.
Alright, Caleb, go ahead and count.
Oh,
my God. Which one of the 15 digits? Is that decimal?
no, Oh, I meant 14.
I'm not taking
What?
all. I'm literally taking
Either 9 or 3.
No one's eating.
Caleb, it's either 9 or 3, depending on whether they need the decimal or whether they need the entire digit.
Wherever you said a word.
That is nothing.
I would assume
Okay, you go away. Oh, you're still recording this?
no, I thought I think, didn't
I don't think so.
I? That's funny.